Welcome.
You are watching Linescrew1. Well, hello tubers. I actually wish I didn't have to make this video, but I have to, and it's part of the process. Now, I know many of you are thinking about the Amber Heard Johnny Depp verdict today.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes.
I'm going to be quite honest with you. It's actually emboldened me and encouraged me to actually pursue Carolyn's RV life for the things that she has done to defame me and allow her to defame me on her social media platforms. It's inappropriate, it's reprehensible, and it must stop. And I've given her warnings in the past that she's ignored about her defamation of me in terms of allegations of criminal conduct or misconduct. It's absolutely defamatory and wrong. Now, I know many of you are going to probably say, well, you've said some things about her. Yes, I have. And the one thing I've never said about her, I've never alleged criminal conduct. I've never alleged she's a convicted felon. In fact, I'll go on record again and say she has no criminal record. I have no evidence of her ever being involved in criminal activity other than a few things that she's alleged in her own life regarding her use of certain substances, but that's her own business. I'm not saying that's appropriate or that's good, but the things that I speak about and mock are truthful things, like the latest video about her wanting $225 an hour from people. Absolutely truthful. There is no defamation when it comes to speaking truth. No different than when I've spoken about her willingness to give away tires and then actually doesn't give them away. I've spoken many times about the things she's done, things she's said that are truthful. But never, ever, ever have I alleged or insinuated that she's ever been involved in criminal conduct. But on her platform, she apparently thinks that free speech is wrong and she censors everybody, but she allows her platform to be used with no correction, no retractions, nothing of the sort regarding my behavior, which is alleged and wrong. She's consistently tried to portray me as involved in criminal activity towards her. Absolutely untrue. I've consistently defended myself, and this video will actually form part of the legal record because I'm tired of it. Absolutely freaking tired of it, Carolyn. I know you're going to watch this. It's time, Carolyn, for you to retain and instruct counsel. But because I'm a really nice guy here, I'm going to give you 2 weeks to actually retract all allegations towards me on all your social media platforms. What you need to do before it gets really, really expensive is that you need to do a retraction and to declare that I'm absolutely innocent of all allegations, and to tell your friendlies, as you call them, that I have nothing to do with any of the BS that you've been trying to peddle directly and indirectly. It's defamatory, it's actionable. Free speech has consequences when you defame somebody civilly, as we've learned today with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence. That question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp. Answer, yes.
And Carolyn's RV life is my Amber Heard. And as I said earlier, I am emboldened and encouraged to pursue Carolyn to seek justice. I've been sitting on this for a while and waiting for the perfect time. And Carolyn, this is going to cost you a lot of time, money, and effort if you do not settle this now. Since you ignore all my pleas prior, this is it. You've hit the line. Okay? So what you need to do, Carolyn, and this is actually the Vancouver Johnny Depp connection, you need to donate 1,000 American dollars to the BC Children's Foundation Hospital Fund, where Johnny Depp, less than 5 years ago actually, spent over 5 hours in character with the kids.
Spiders. I don't like spiders, but I have.
Yeah, I don't want a damn cent from you. I want a retraction. I need a post on your Twitter, your Instagram, and your YouTube retracting and apologizing. And I need those to be left up for a period of 2 years from the time you post them, and a $1,000 donation to the BC Children's Hospital Foundation, where Johnny Depp actually did something positive for the children in character.
That's right, I'm at the Children's Hospital. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do?
He's a good guy. He was defamed. The courts absolutely vindicated him today. And the courts will vindicate me. Now, I could pursue this in U.S. courts, but I live here in BC. And don't for a minute think that judgments can't be enforced in the United States. Yes, they can. A lot of your income is from YouTube in California, and there's actually a treaty to actually enforce judgments. Luckily, I have a pension. I'm actually judgment proof. You can't even take my pension here in Canada. But I'm not the one who's being sued. I'm about to sue you unless you settle this matter. This is a dead serious matter here, Carolyn. I don't know if you know, Carolyn, how these consequences are going to turn out for you. Between the costs of you having to travel up here as a witness, and don't worry, I'll make sure that you're coming to trial in the Canadian winter, so you're not hiding out in Arizona having a good time. It's the perfect time to file suit. But I'm going to give you a little break. And thank you, Carolyn, for having a legal address for your trademark. That's where you're going to actually be served. So instruct whatever person is monitoring your address for your trademark, because I will get a judge and a court order in BC Supreme Court to serve you substitutionally because you are a person of no fixed address. But thank you, Carolyn, for providing a legal address for me to actually serve you. You've made it a lot easier. And don't think you can avoid paying me if I shall prevail, but I will be seeking not only damages, but costs. Legal costs. So, if you retain and instruct counsel, they may actually advise you that it is much cheaper for you to take the simple settlement route where I don't get one penny. You make a $1,000 US donation to the BC Children's Hospital Foundation in Vancouver. That's Vancouver, British Columbia, not Vancouver, Washington. And you make your apologies, and you leave them up for 2 years. And I promise you, and will form a covenant, that I will not discuss you on my YouTube channel for the next 2 years also. So we can all just move on, or we can make this very expensive. That's completely up to you, Carolyn. If you think I'm worth tens of thousands of dollars or more, well, honey, let's get it on. Yeah. And this will be filed here in the Lower Mainland in the Vancouver area in BC Supreme Court, because that is the court of jurisdiction for defamation civil trials. I'm quite well versed. I've spent a lot of time in the Supreme Court of British Columbia over my lifetime, over many different matters. And trust me, this is not going to be easy. And I'm tired of you allowing this defamatory situation to continue. So, what's it going to be? I think a cooler head of you actually talking to an attorney that's properly licensed in British Columbia might actually talk some sense into you. So I hope you do the right thing. And I'm not interested in enriching myself. But should you not take this simple offer, let's rock. Let's tell it to the judge. And I have archived actual material regarding this defamation from all your different platforms. And I welcome all my viewers or anybody who's watching this. If you have any evidence of direct or indirect defamation towards me or my name Linescrew, as I am known in terms of doing business as online, please email me to my business email address posted here. It's the same address that I use for YouTube. Send me a link, send me a screenshot, whatever you can, to assist me in buttressing the evidence that I've already preserved over these last many months. This has got to come to an end, and I know many of you are tired of me mocking her, but it was the only satirical way of me defending myself to show the absurdity of what she was doing. It's got to come to an end. I think so. So do that personal favor for me and send me whatever evidence you have as you review her material. Of course, Carolyn, you can't just erase this stuff, because if once it's preserved and archived like much of my material has been, to do so just shows the judge how awful you are. So I'd recommend, Carolyn, you do not actually erase any of the evidence, because trust me, it's been preserved. And if I can demonstrate to a provincial, a Supreme Court judge, it's not provincial, it's Supreme Court, that you have actually done this, that reflects poorly on your character. So I suggest, Carolyn, you do not tamper with any evidence that has been archived. Don't think you can erase it. It will actually just make you look worse in front of a BC Supreme Court judge. Carolyn, do the right thing. Please make a retraction, make it clear, and make the donation. And let's get on with our life. In the meantime, folks, post your comments down below. And, as always, keep your wheels in the ground.
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million.
I got you.